Well, what a fascinating contest this is. The old stager, the 31-year-old Evan Armstrong, the British and Commonwealth featherweight champion, meeting the 19-year-old up-and-coming Vernon Sollas, who is the son of a Jamaican, but was born in Scotland. So, in fact, we've got two Scots against each other here in what is, of course, a non-title fight. 10 rounds at 9 stone 2. That's 2 pounds over the featherweight championship limit. But my word, if Sollas were to win this against Armstrong, it would really turn the whole of British featherweight championship form upside down. So Sollas, 19, Armstrong, 31, who's been all over the world and met many, many good men. A real archetype, professional. Armstrong from Ayr, in fact, comes from Tarbolton, which is near the Troon golf links. And with Armstrong scheduled to defend his British and Commonwealth titles next month against Alan Richardson of Yorkshire at the World Sporting Club in London, a defeat here for him, of course, would devalue that fight in a very big way indeed. So there's plenty at stake. Sollas, a youngster who brims with confidence, nattily attired, blue and white, making a quick, bright and breezy start as one thought he would against Armstrong. Armstrong, a man who can be outboxed for round after round and can then come with the one punch that pays for everything. Armstrong always cutting off the corners as Sollas moves around this ring. There's a useful right hand from Sollas. He felt that, and he felt those two that followed up as well. The sheer speed and agility and youthful confidence of Sollas continued to cause Armstrong trouble in the third round. And by the time they came to the fourth, Sollas had the first 3 rounds clearly in the bag.
Second out, round 4.
In his time, Armstrong has fought 3 world champions: Chuchu Castillo, the former world bantam champion; Jose Legra, former world featherweight champion; and Arnold Taylor, who currently holds a version of the world bantamweight title. All these men Armstrong has fought all over the world. Same with the youngster leading him a merry dance around this ring, and Armstrong always moving side to side to cut him off on the ropes. Dazzling performance by Sollas. The question is, can he keep the speed up? If he can, Armstrong's in trouble. The harder Armstrong presses, the more he takes. Armstrong open-mouthed, his nose, I think, a little damaged, both eyes puffed. And the going is really very, very hard for this 31-year-old champion. It's the sort of dazzling jab and move performance that wouldn't disgrace Muhammad Ali. Armstrong in real trouble, mouth cut, taking everything. Hardly landed a good punch on Sollas in that round, but had to take 100 in reply, and Sollas has won the first 4 rounds without any trouble at all. Sollas had built such a lead in this marvellous fight that it was becoming clear that Armstrong might have to stop him to win. He wouldn't be able to catch up on points. But could Armstrong survive these early rounds and still muster the effort needed to stop Sollas? The 6th round provided the first clues that he might.
Seconds out, round 6.
So now we come to the second half of this fascinating contest, and on my reckoning, Armstrong has not yet won a round. Puts the young man to a little bit of a test. And for the first time, Sollas pauses. And is this a turning point? Is the old champion's strength and determination about to turn the tide? It looks as if it might be. Classic fight. Sollas sticking to it, still using his legs. And this is certainly the most searching test that Sollas has faced yet. And he's coming through it well again in this round. But it was a closer round than any we've seen so far. So that might well have been the first turning point in the fight. Perhaps the first round that Sollas hasn't actually won.
Seconds out, round 7.
So these two now, who've been going at it hard for 6 rounds, continue this relentless chase. Armstrong after Sollas. Sollas, who's done nearly all the scoring in the first 6 rounds, but still finds this aggressive tour champion coming at him, and he's got him. He found the right he'd been looking for so long, and Sollas is fighting his way out of it as best he can. Sollas is hurt. And suddenly the young man loses his composure and his jauntiness, and he's forced into a slugging match that he doesn't know much about. And this incredible champion Armstrong has turned the tables at last. It took him to the 7th round to find it, but find it he did. Sollas isn't beaten yet. the reserves of determination. These two are fighting themselves to a standstill, and the crowd know it. They can barely find a punch between them. He's got him with the right again. Spun him round and he's got him down in the 7th round, 15 seconds from the end of the round. What a fantastic fight. And people are standing up at the back of the hall. He's made the count. Few seconds left of this round. There's the bell. Sensational stuff. Sollas all over, a winner for 6 rounds. And then came the punch that turned the tables totally on him. And this is what happened. And so Sollas now is faced with the crisis, and Armstrong, the amazing champion from Scotland, has at last turned the tables on the younger man. So now what will happen? Can Armstrong finish it, or can the young man, Sollas, 19 years old, come back into this, having won the first 6 rounds, or the first 5 rounds certainly? But he looks sold out on his feet, Sollas, to me. He's hanging on grimly. And Armstrong knows when he's got a man going. Nobody knows better than Armstrong. And there isn't any spring left in the heels of Sollas. The jauntiness is running out of him. Has Armstrong got enough strength left to finish this? Sollas regaining a little strength and springiness. Not landing any punches, but at least keeping out of trouble. To a standstill again, and over he goes for the 2nd time, and he's in worse trouble. 40 seconds to go. Up at 8. Just over 30 seconds. Another crisis for Sollas, just like the one in the last round. 15 seconds. And he's got him for the 3rd time, and that'll be the last time. You can bet on that. He'll never beat it. He's out. Out for the count, and Bobby Neal wants it stopped, and he's out. Counted out. What a professional Evan Armstrong is. Utterly, totally dedicated professionalism got him through, and this is the way he brought it to an end. He took everything the young man had to offer him in the first 5 or 6 rounds, and in the end, the third count was the last count for Vernon Sollas. So what a win that is. While a doctor tends to Sollas, Evan Armstrong, the British and Commonwealth featherweight champion, has brought off an absolutely sensational win here at the Albert Hall over young Vernon Sollas, who must have thought he had it won, but didn't quite reckon with the total dourness and determination of the amazing 31-year-old Scot from Ayr, Evan Armstrong.